What happened to his career after that? Has he been in anything?
Just Scott Pilgrim. He was good in that.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, bit part.
Yeah, but
I mean, do you think that that was detrimental for him to
was.
be in such a big role and then for it not to do well?
First one too ever.
Yeah, I know, because he was a no-name at that point.
He auditioned again, I think, for the new one
Oh, he did?
when Henry Cavill did it, but then obviously got it.
Oh, Henry Cavill is just
Cavill, yeah.
amazing.
yeah,
I
but
love
there's
him.
certain guys that get fucked, and I don't know what it is. I mean, you look at somebody like Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, huge.
He was a huge '80s star. He was in an iconic movie, Karate Kid, and I've met him a couple of times. Super nice guy, super nice guy, and I don't know what the fuck he needs to do to get back in. And you look at someone like Stranger Things, you see Winona Ryder or Matthew Modine, like you said earlier, and
Still
then
around.
you see, I mean, you see guys get another chance. You know, you look at that show with what's his name from Cheers, Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
You know, you're like, oh, Ted's trying again. You know, I know that Sebastian Maniscalco's pilot
Got picked up.
no, they didn't get picked up, but they had what's that dude's name? Tony Danza.
Oh, Tony
As his
Danza was
dad.
in that. Oh,
He
wow.
played his dad. You know, so you know, you see older guys from the '80s, but then Ralph Macchio, it's like, what have you been?
Do you think
Yeah.
it's a child star?
I have a question for you because I always see people who do really, really stellar in one movie and they play a very memorable role, and then they do something else and they just are so lackluster. Like they were only really good for that role.
Example.
And for example, is Jennifer Hudson in Dreamgirls, was it?
Oh, and she hasn't.
I mean, she won an Oscar. Spectacular. She was emotional. It was just a perfect role for her. And you see her in anything else and it's just not compelling.
Oscar
like
curse.
it's almost awkward to watch her. And she was in Sex and the City, I think, or like she had a small role there or something else where I was just like, wow, this just doesn't feel right.
Oscar, like the thing, man. You get like Hilary Swank. Nothing since.
Oh,
Boys
but
Don't.
see, Hilary
Well, she was
Swank
in
to
the
me
core.
legit has acting chops.
Stop.
We watched
She
The
was
Core.
in the core.
And she was also in
Do you guys know what the core is?
the Earth movie, right, where it like drills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
but
the
it's-
core
I
of
love
the Earth
disaster
stops
movies.
rotating.
Yeah.
The core is the best one.
He makes me watch
I
it.
make her watch it.
Like every 3 months.
I'm going to tell you the premise, everybody. It's basically the center of the Earth, the core, stops rotating. The metal, what do you call it? The outer.
It's the core. The
core,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the core.
It's called-
There's a
It's basically-
mantle and then
yeah,
there's a
the
core.
There's a core, and the core is, you know, I mean, hot liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in millions
Iron,
of miles per hour,
iron.
iron. You mean spinning?
Mm-hmm.
That thing stops spinning, and so they create a spaceship to go to the center of the Earth to plant bombs.
Oh,
to
that's
get
what they were
the
trying
core
to do.
They
back-
kickstart it.
Kickstart it.
Yeah.
It's so believable. No, it really is. It's really just
we should replace you with that one.
yeah,
in the
it's
corner.
grounded in reality.
so
guys.
many big actors in that movie.
Tucci.
Hilary Swank, Stanley Tucci,
He's still around.
Delroy
too.
Lindo.
Delroy Lindo. Who else?
What's his name? Harvey Dent.
Oh, fuck. He was just.
Harvey Dent. Let's call him Harvey.
Harvey
Dent.
Dent's in
Yeah.
it. Harvey Dent.
He's the
and,
main guy in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie is so bad, but so good. I love all of those. Volcano is a good one. You ever seen that one?
Oh, I love Volcano. Is that with
it's
Tommy
the-
Lee Jones?
Yes, it's
The
a classic.
best. I
It's in
actually
LA.
thought that was a really good movie.
I love it. It's one of my favorites.
I love Deep Impact. The best.
Deep Impact is good.
It's like 2012 or what is it?
2004. Is it 2000?
You know the one where?
Yeah,
Jake
yeah.
Gyllenhaal?
No, that's
That's a good one too.
Tomorrow-
Tomorrow never dies.
Tomorrow-
Never
we
dies.
suck at this.
yeah.
The James Bond movie Tomorrow Never Dies.
Well, no, what is that fucking movie called?
Oh,
I have to. I
fuck.
have
You
to
know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I
Oh.
own it.
He owns every single. He has an
Disaster
obsession
movie?
for
Yeah.
disaster movies.
I let me say something right now.
The worse, the better for him.
Oh,
If I could just be in one disaster movie,
that's your career right there. You
that
love
right
it.
there, I can just end it. It's like when I saw Christian Slater do a Star Trek movie. He had one line, and he just left. Or you see, people do cameos in a Star. I would love that also, but a disaster movie where I'm running from like a landslide, or I'm like being engulfed in some sort of volcanic flame, or if I'm like, meteors are striking me in the skull,
Ooh.
and I'm
Jesus,
trying to
man.
climb under a car, and I start crying. I would die to have a role like that.
Yeah.
I love disaster movies. It's my favorite. And there's always one in every disaster movie. They have like prototypes or stereotypes. So there's always like a politician who doesn't agree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
There's
he's
always
like,
I don't believe in global warming.
yeah.
Motherfucker, there's a
And the whole movie, and then later he like learns.
Yeah.
He has a change of heart.
Yeah.
I love that.
Is Outbreak considered a disaster movie?
it's a virus one, right?
It's my favorite
I was
of
like,
all time.
Virus or like
Donald Sutherland.
Oh,
Was
by
he
the
in
way,
it? Yeah, he
Harvey
was,
Dent, Aaron Eckhart.
Aaron Eckhart.
Love him.
Yeah.
There we
He's
go.
the
I mean,
best.
come on, we should have known that.
Yeah.
I love his face.
Good face.
And then he made a great movie, his best movie, I, Frankenstein.
I thought you were being serious for a second.
No, and I'm telling you right now,
That's how I
I,
watch it.
Frankenstein, in terms of bad movies, is pretty good, dude. I love bad movies, man.